says I'm a bore. My mommy says I'm a jumped up little gem, that kids like me should be against the law. My daddy says I should learn to shut my pie hole. No one likes a smart-mouthed girl like me. Mom says I'm a good case for population control. Dad says I should watch more TV. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. So they say the subsequent fall was inevitable. They never stood a chance, they were written that way. Innocent victims of that story. Like Romeo and Juliet, just written in the stars before they even met. That's love and fate, and a touch of stupidity would rob them of the hope of living happily. The endings are often a little bit gory. I wonder why they didn't just change that story. We're told we have to do what we are told, but surely sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. Platinum blonde hair dye, extra strong, keep it out of reach from children. Oil of Violet hair tonic for men. Yep. In the slip of a boat, there's a tiny rivulet, the seed of a wall in the creak of a floorboard. A storm can begin with the flap of a wing. The tiniest mite packs the mightiest sting every day. Starts with the tick of a clock, all escapes. Starts with the click of a lock. If you're stuck in your story and want to get out, you don't have to cry, you don't have to shout. Cause if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top of you, won't change a thing. Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, you might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right. And if it's not right, you have to put it right. But nobody else is gonna put it right for me. Nobody but me is gonna change my story. Sometimes you have to be a little bit naughty. Once upon a time. Once upon a time, the two greatest circus performers in the world, an escapologist who could escape from any look that was ever invented, and an acrobat who was so skilled it seemed she could actually fly, fell in love and got married. They performed the most incredible feats together anybody has ever seen. People would come from miles around, kings, queens, celebrities and astronauts. But not just to see that skill, but also to see their love for each other, which was so deep, it was so that cats would purr as they passed by, and dogs would weep with joy. They moved into a beautiful old house on the edge of town, and in the evenings, they would walk and take in the air, and each night, the children of the town would wait in anticipation, hoping for a glimpse of the shiny white scarf that Acrobat always wore. For then they knew that they only had to cry, "Tricks! Tricks!" And the great performers would instantly oblige with the most spectacular show just for them. But although they loved each other, although they were famous and everyone loved them, they were sad.
We have everything.
We have everything the world has to offer, said the wife.
We have everything.
We do not have the one thing in the world we want most.
But the one
We
thing.
do not have a child.
Patience, my love.
Patience, my love, the husband replied. Time is on our side. Even time loves us.
Oh, Matilda!
But time is the one thing no one is master of. And as time passed to be quite old and still had no child. At night, we listened to the silence of the big empty house. Would imagine how beautiful it would be if it was filled with the sounds of a child playing.
Oh, Matilda, this is very sad.
Do you want me to stop?
No, don't you dare!
The sadness of one them moved to ever more dangerous feats. As their way became the only place they could escape their inescapable tragedy of their lives. So it was. They decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man. It is called, said the husband, announcing the event to the world's press, who had gathered and listened with bated breath.
The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair, over shocks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, and it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man!
It is our destiny, said the wife, smiling sadly, slipping her hand into his.
It is where the loneliness of life has led us. Well, what happened?
I don't know. Not yet, anyway.
While you're at it, why don't you stick your stupid book to your stupid head?
Just because you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change. Even if you're little, you can do a lot. You mustn't let a little thing like little stop you. If you sit around and let them get on top you, might as well be saying you think that it's okay, and that's not right.
I've got my eye on you, boy.
I'm a girl. And so, the great day arrived. It seemed like the whole world gathered to see the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair, over shocks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage. Everything was arranged by the acrobat's sister, a frightening woman who used to be an Olympic-class hammer and loved nothing better than to scare the children of the town. People whispered that in her dark and brooding heart, she resented her sister for both her success and her love. Suddenly, out comes the escapologist, dressed as usual in his tights and spangly costume. But there was no sign of the acrobat, and no glimpse of all of her shiny white scarf. And instead of the musical fanfare, there was silence as he solemnly strode to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair, over shocks and spiky objects, caught by the man locked in the cage, has been cancelled.
No!
Yes, the audience gasped so loud that a passing airplane caught it on its instrumentation and is reported as an atmospheric phenomenon.
Cancelled because my wife is pregnant!
Oh, Matilda!
Absolute silence. You could have heard a fly bup. But then suddenly, the audience jumped to its feet and roared in appreciation. The great theme was instantly forgotten, and the applause went on for nearly an hour.
The story has a happy ending.
Forgotten by everybody, except, that is, the acrobat's sister. When all had quieted down, she stepped forward and produced a contract.
A contract?
A contract you have signed to perform this feat. And perform this feat you shall.
No.
I have paid for the posters, publicity, the catering, the toilet facilities. If I give the crowd their money back, where is my profit? A contract is a contract is a contract. My hands are tied. The burning woman hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair over sharks and spiky objects caught by the man locked in the cage will be performed and performed this day or off to prison you both shall go.
No! Well, what happened next?
I don't know yet. I'll see you tomorrow.
I don't think my nerves will make it till tomorrow.
Mrs. Phelps, are you crying? Maybe I shouldn't tell you anymore.
Oh no, Matilda, we must find out how it ends. And I'm not crying because I'm sad. It's just that they want that child so very much. Oh, it must be so wonderful for a child to be so wanted.
Yes, wonderful. Goodbye, Mrs. Phelps.
When I grow
As you find that life's not fair, it doesn't mean that you just have to grin and bear it. If you always take it on the chin and wear it, nothing will change.
when I
Just because I find myself in this story, it doesn't mean that everything is written for me. If I think the ending is fixed already, I might as well be saying I think that it's okay. And that's not right.
Matilda, lovely to see you. Are you enjoying school?
Oh, yes. Well, bits of it anyway. Mrs. Phelps, where's the revenge section?
What? We don't have a revenge section. Why? Is there a child who's behaving like a bully?
Well, no, not a child
Matilda,
exactly.
are you sure there's something you don't
Do you
want
want to
to...
hear the next part of the story?
Did you just say... Well, what are we waiting for?
Slowly, very slowly, the acrobat wound her shiny white scarf around her husband's neck.
For
Luck, my love, she said, kissing him with the gentlest of kisses. Smile, we have done this 1,000 times. But suddenly, she hugged him with the biggest hug in the world, so hard he felt she could hug all the air out of him. And so, they prepared themselves for the most dangerous feat that had ever been performed. The great escapologist had to escape from the cage, lean out, catch his wife with one hand, grab a fire extinguisher with the other, and put out the flames on a specially designed dress within 12 seconds before they reached the dynamite and blew the wife's hands off!
Sorry. Go on.
The trick started well. The moment the specially designed dress was set alight, the acrobat swung into the air. The crowd held their breath as she hurled over the shocks and spiky objects. 1 second, 2 seconds. They watched as the flames crept up her dress. 3 seconds. 4 seconds. She began to reach out her arms toward the cage. 5 seconds. 6 seconds. Suddenly, the padlocks pinged open and the huge chains fell away. 7 seconds. 8 seconds. The door flung open and the escapologist leaned out one huge, muscled arm to catch his wife and child. 9 seconds. 10 seconds. 11 seconds. He grabs the hand and the flames had come in full before they could both be blown to pieces.
Oh, hooray! So the story has a happy ending after all.
No.
No?
Maybe it's the start of their child. Maybe it was nerves. But the escapologist put just a touch too much foam, and the hands became slippy, and she fell.
No! Was she all right? Did she survive?
She broke every bone in her body, except for the ones at the ends of her little fingers. She did manage to live long enough to have their child, but the effort was too great.
Love our little girl.
She said.
Love our daughter with all of your heart. She's all we ever wanted. Love our girl with everything. She is everything.
And then she died. And then things got worse.
What? Not worse, Matilda! They can't get worse!
I'm afraid they did. Because the escapologist was so kind, they never for 1 second blamed the evil sister for what happened. In fact, has to move in, help look after his daughter. But she was nothing but cruel to the little girl, making her wash and iron and cook and clean and beating her if she did a thing wrong. But all in secret, so the escapologist never suspected a thing. So the little girl grew up with the meanest, cruelest, horriblest aunt she could possibly imagine!
Let's call the police!
Mrs. Phelps, it's just a story.
What? Oh, of course! Oh, right. Ooh. Matilda, you are so smart! Your parents must think they've won the lottery having a child like you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do. They were saying that, in fact, they're saying, "I'm so proud of you, Matilda. Like winning the lottery." Yeah, I'd better go. At night, the escapologist's daughter cried herself to sleep, alone in her room. She never said a single word about the evil aunt's bullying, because she wanted to cause a fuss. And so, she suffered in silence. But this all encouraged the woman to even greater cruelties, until one day, she exploded! You are useless, filthy, nasty little creep! And she beat her, threw in a dank, dark, dusty cellar, locked the door, and went out! That day, the escapologist happened to come home early. And when he heard the sounds of his daughter's tears, he smashed the door open.
Don't cry, I am here, little girl. Please don't cry, dry your eyes, wipe away your tears, little girl. Forgive me, I didn't mean to desert you. Don't cry, little girl, nothing can hurt you, you've nothing to fear. I'm here. Have I been so wrapped up in my grief for my wife that I have forgotten the one thing that mattered to us the most? I love you so much, my daughter. I shall spend the rest of my life making it up to you. We shall be together forever.
Don't cry, Daddy. I'm alright, Daddy. Please don't cry. Let me wipe away your tears.
forgive me.
Daddy,
I didn't mean to desert you.
I didn't want to upset you. Please, Daddy, don't
Cry,
cry.
little girl.
I'll be alright with you by my side. There's nothing to
I'm here.
The escort thoughts turned the acrobat's sister in an almighty rage grew inside of his great heart. This demon, this villain, this monster,
She has sullied the memory of my wife. She has betrayed the trust of her own sister. She has shown cruelty to the most precious reality of my marriage. Killing children is hardly admitted. And that is see what this creature thinks she can do when the wrath of a poor man stands before her.
That was the last little girl I ever saw of her father. Because he never came home. Ever again.
I will strap you to a table and perform experiments on you, and all of these disgusting slugs will suffer the most horrible atrocities because of you. That's right, you!
Have you ever wondered, well I have, about how when I say red, for example, there's no way of knowing if red means the same thing in your head as red means in my head when someone says red, and how if we are traveling at almost the speed of light and we're holding a light, that light would still travel away from us at the full speed of light, which seems right in a way, but I'm trying to say, I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head I'm not a bit different from some of my friends. These answers that come into my mind are bidden, these stories delivered to me fully written, and when everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I just wish they'd stop. My dad and my mum and the telly and the stories would stop for just once, and I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right. This noise becomes anger, and anger is light, and it's burning inside me what usually fades, but it isn't today, and the heat and the shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my eyes are burning, and suddenly everything is quiet. Like silence, but not really silent. Just that still sort of quiet. Like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. Quiet. Like silence, but not really silence. Just that nice kind of quiet. Like the sound when you lie upside down in your bed. Just the sound of your heart in your head. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I am warm, like I've said. Into the eye of the storm. Come on, tip over.
Miserable!
Co wy masz to pła? da ste je razstrešena, tako vedete?
Благодаря. За мен урвасти за запосан.
Ти говориш български?
Bulgarski! Bulgarski!
Не толкова да Ребека, коми скала. Това е клавис физик. Чекате с надява, че не те колко малко повече.
Matilda, who taught you how to speak Bulgarian?
Well, I taught myself, I suppose, as in the famous Bulgarian author, Ian Basov. And I thought I'd read the languages written in.
I'm Svetlana. It truly is a pleasure to meet you, Matilda. Oh, Matilda.
We are a bit short on room, so, Yes. Oh.
Thank you.
And Matilda jumped into Miss Honey's arms
And hugged her.
Oh, and Miss Honey hugged her back.
They hardly notice us, the wormwoods.
And Rodolfo.
And they hardly notice us, the wormwoods, and Rudolfo sped into the distance.
Because they had found each other.
Yes, they found each other.